I've been up since
Hello.
9 o'clock last night.
Good morning, everybody, or good evening, whatever time zone you happen to be in. Welcome back to Storm King's Thunder. We are finishing up Chapter 2 today. Some sad news. We lost a player to IRL. Unfortunately, his life's getting a little too busy to be able to manage playing Dungeons & Dragons with us.
But I'm back.
But Justice Yar is back. So we've got our meat shield. So I no longer have to take... We're good on that now. Yeah. Rest in peace, Atoxel. He's going to open a magic shop and sell +1 weapons. So,
And send us gold every now and then.
good luck to him. Yeah, we invested in his thing, so we're gonna get, some gold. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, we'll flush out and get another player or two in here. Try to get closer to that 6-man team as these chapters roll along. But yeah, welcome back, everyone. After an extended break, a weekend off, we are back. We are currently recapping what we did 2 weeks ago for Justiciar with all of our running around and mini side quests.
I think Cyril Felbar is a good place to go to start Chapter 3.
Exkeep was the one where we'd make a lot of money hunting down that one dude, wasn't it?
5,000 gold, I think it was.
5,000. Yeah, I don't think we should bail on that. I think we should figure that out.
Yeah, I like that one.
I like
So which one?
5,000 gold sounds fun.
Oh, yeah. Is that for each or is that diverted?
That's
Or
total.
diverted?
That's total.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, 5k is a hell of a bounty.
Didn't they just release a new handbook?
Who?
D&D?
Did D&D release a new
I could have sworn I saw an
500?
advertisement for it on YouTube.
Let's find out.
That or it was in my email or something like that. They were talking about it.
Justicar. Just one question.
They
for
just
you.
released a new module.
on D20 or Roll20?
No, on just Wizards of the Coast D&D 5e.
When it come up, I guess.
New.
Yeah, this was last Thursday. New D&D book.
Yeah, they came out with a new module. Which was it?
Candlekeep Mysteries.
Yeah, that was it.
You can pre-order it. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's got 17 short mystery themes. Making it a perfect companion
does
for
sound cool.
existing campaign.
Everybody has to make a rogue,
Yep.
and they all get put in the same room.
Maybe someone should play a bard.
Oh, it actually
Is that the
implements a
bug
new
go?
race.
Stop! Like these. They're gonna allow me an insight check that the rogue won't have. To know that these walls were built wrong.
So, Rob, we were discussing, since we're short a player and a magic user, which was like 70% of our DPS in a combat situation, we might try to run up a quick, like, warlock that you might be able to play if you're willing to play a character.
Or we could.
Wow, it's crazy you were another character first. I mean, each
Hell,
of you
we
should be running
got
2 characters.
Octavian.
Hold on, one at a time, Daniel. Okay, here, Rob, when you talk, I'm sorry.
So now you're going to run a treant into battle next time, right?
That's true, I have the one tree left.
Justicar, you do have Octavian, and
And,
Jax, do you rank
what's
character
next?
sheet?
I got
Jax?
Octavian in the Griffin.
Yeah, in the Griffin. Jax, do you have a Z-Lang
No, I do
to
not.
run? gonna replace the battery.
Yeah, I don't think Jax has a secondary.
I'm happy not having a secondary character.
Rob, so am I using the base stats for the Treant, or am I dumbing him down a little bit? 138 hit points, 16 armor class.
It's one of its abilities is to make an animated tree.
Yeah.
And so you click on animated tree. That's what you get. The animated tree.
Okay, this piece
Not
here.
Not a tree.
These trees have the same stats as a Trent, except they have intelligence charisma scores of 1. Can't speak, and they only have the slam action option.
Slam,
There you
slam!
So you're gonna have one of those
Okay.
to run.
Cool.
And Justicar, you've got Octavian you're supposed to be running. And Jax, you said you don't want to run Lang.
Correct.
Because she would have been an obvious one to easily just throw into combat with you.
I like running just the cleric because it gives me more options of things that I can try to run around and do.
The cleric is the hardest.
Let's see, where should I add what this Trent is at? Extras? Manage extras? Add an extra. I guess I'll call it a familiar for now. Or pet. Summoned pet. Pet. Awakened tree. Add. Look at that, it already had it for me. And then it's got the stats and everything. 59 hit points. There we go. That makes more sense. 13 AC.
What the hell is
Slam.
this new race?
Nice.
That's
Perfect. Cool. Cool.
Oh, that's neat. Was that what you guys were looking at? Candlekeep Mysteries?
Yeah. What's the new race that it says is supposed to be coming out? Oh shit, there's a bunch of races on here I didn't know you could do. You can play as an orc of Exaldria?
Are you looking at the new Candlekeep module?
No, I'm looking at all the new races that are coming into D&D Beyond. It shows all the regular ones, but it shows a ton of new ones.
Oh.
It doesn't tell me anything about a new race in it. There's 17 adventures, each one based on a book, and they're playing in the Candlekeep area, that's all. So I said, oh, that's kind of neat, and then you could be dropped in if you guys like mysteries.
No.
Oh, so you can like pull a,
it's a new subclass.
So you can pull a mystery out, just any old random mystery from the book, and just run it. And you don't have to do the whole book.
Side quests.
That's
Right,
dope.
so you guys are in Mirabor, and you come upon a book, and, it leads you on to a quest that, that is a mystery, and after you finish it, you then go down to X Keep and take care of that guy, type of thing, I think.
Yeah, it's not a new race, it's a new subclass.
It's not coming out for 2 months.
Orc of Exandria. +2 strength, +1 constitution, dark vision, aggressive, powerful build, primal intuition. Leonin? I didn't know you can have that.
Are we gonna just talk about the other game or actually play this one?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I was just looking at all the new races
No,
that
don't
you were
do
putting
that.
on D&D Beyond. I was waiting on you guys to start. Orc of Exandria.
I think we're going to travel to Mirabor, but I'm waiting for you guys.
Dark vision, aggressive, powerful Let's travel. build, primal intuition.
Yeah, where are we?
Leonin?
We're in Yartar still.
I didn't know you
Yeah,
could
so
have
we got to
that.
go back to Everlund to transport up to Mirabar. Yeah, let's do it.
Why?
What do we?
Wait,
So,
Talk about the
what do we
other game or
remember?
play this one?
What do we remember about this dude we're hunting down?
Oh, I was just looking at all the new races
No.
that you were putting on D&D Beyond. I was waiting on you guys to start.
Are you asking?
Why is this doing
He's a
this?
dwarf? Is it dwarf?
I had a pencil.
He's a dwarf owning stables in Xantharl's Keep, a fortified village in the Long Road, and later recognized him from a wanted poster, he said while traveling south through Long Saddle. The dwarf was a wanted brigand known as the Weevil.
The Weevil.
I like how he says that too. The Weevil.
Alrighty.
Yep. So whoever delivers him alive to the authorities in Mirabar, alive in Mirabar, 5,000 gold pieces. All right. I think I already showed you this, but here's a picture of him.
Oh, quick. Oh, he's a pirate. Oh, matey.
Oh god, Path of Exile 2 flashbacks.
Send him down to the briny deep.
We found some new cannon fodder.
Davy Jones' locker will be a nice wet sleep.
Well, you heard he's in Zarnal Keep or whatever it's called. It's a terrible name.
Terrible.
Evil.
Terrible name. Too.
Sounds great, doesn't work. The Weevil.
Oh, I wasn't gonna hurt anyone.
So we're going after him. We're going after the Weevil because he has a bounty on his head.
5,000 gold piece bounty. Yes.
Okay, I was just making sure it was a bounty.
Is that dead or alive?
Darrell's Helgar, who you saved in Tribor, related to the characters this in thanks of helping defending Tribor. That right up in Zarthal Keep is this 5,000 gold piece guy all by himself. Weevil.
Do we know what he did?
You were turning him alive,
They want him alive. Okay.
so it doesn't kind of matter. Where's Mirabar is the question, I guess.
Up here.
Oh yeah, okay, so that won't be far at all.
Yeah, no, we just go to Everlund and then we use the network to get up to Mirabar.
And then down that street.
The network, I think,
It's Mirabar, Everlund, Yartar, Neverwinter, Waterdeep, and Loudwater.
yeah, can you go right from Yartar to Mirabar? Can you? I mean, I don't have the thing in front of me.
Yeah, I've got the map. I drew the map out. They're all connected to each other. Each one's connected
So
to
we
each
can
of the
go
other
from
ones.
Yartar to Mirabar,
So
That's the
Everlund,
Yartar.
Everlund will take us straight there.
but you said Yartar is one of the. We can't see that.
Well, Mirabar's at the top, and it has a line going straight to Everlund.
Uh-huh.
And then it has a line going straight to all the other ones. They're all connected to all of them. So you can go anywhere from each one.
So we can go from Yartar to Mirabar instead of having to go to Everlund.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I just showed it to you, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yartar will take us straight there.
Mirabar, which is what I was trying to say, but
Oh, okay. I misunderstood. I'm sorry.
okay.
Okay, so let's go into Yartar.
Yeah,
And
let's
off we
take that
go.
network.
Yeet yeet, let's go.
We're gonna arrive in Mirabar Keep.
Neverwinter.
It's a personal joke to all the townsfolk. It always goes.
By far, it sits atop a knoll on the north side of the Mirar River like an unassailable fortress, enclosed on all sides by sloped outer walls as wide as the bases, many city blocks in Waterdeep. Oh, there's a picture? Is that a picture?
Give it a
Wow.
sec to try to load.
What I just told you.
Ah. Ah.
Well, it goes on to say how well defended it is. Visitors to Mirabar often wonder why they don't see more dwarves, as humans make up the majority of the city's surface dwellers. Another city lies just below the surface, and that place is dominated by dwarves. Underground, Mirabar is a city of lit residential caverns, superheated forges, foundries that operate day and night, and tunnels leading to the mines. Mirabar's Marcion, which I assume is their leader, Salun Ramur, a lawful neutral male Damarian human noble,
Lawful neutral Lamarian. No. Okay.
is the leader. And I guess you would know he meets with other members of the Lord's Alliance to ensure Mirabar's interests aren't ignored. While he handles foreign policy, true power with the city rests with the City of Sparkling Stones, a group of dwarf elders that manages the city's security and decides where the output of Mirabar's mines are sold. It's city's defense falls to Axe of Mirabar, a well-armed garrison. All members of the Axe of Mirabar are shield dwarves. Okay. So you arrive there. You're welcomed by the hosts at the gate, who all know about your group. What's the name of your group again?
The Company of Golden Light.
I don't think it'll be called Golden Light no more after we burnt the fucking village down.
What village?
Yeah, what village now?
Hey,
Look at the map.
just-
Didn't there used to be a village here?
It doesn't exist.
The village added to the Golden Light.
Okay, so you're inside the walls of this beautiful walled city. To the north are the severe mountains, and they're coated with snow and glaciers.
Ah, it reminds me of home.
You might see elk, at the distance or whatever, if you see stuff like that in the real world.
Reindeer?
And as you look to the south, there's whatever this weird pockmarked land would look like.
As soon as we step outside, Jax just starts shivering. It's cold out.
I thought we had cold weather gear.
I'm immune to the cold. I'm not worried about it.
I'm used to the cold, but I'm still going to quit my cold weather gear right now.
I'm still wearing my
Yeah,
sleeveless breastplate.
I stop, drop my pack, dig through real quick, pull out my big coat, throw it on. That didn't help.
Zapar puts on his bear carpet.
All right,
No,
and,
I got rid of that.
Octavian's been working out outside in like shoes and underwear, working out really hard for like an hour and a half when Jax comes outside.
Get the plus one thing for the rest of the game.
Rolls around in the snow and then goes inside to get dressed.
Catches COVID.
Well, thankfully
But
he
he
makes it.
just got
Coronavirus.
COVID.
So how do you guys want to travel down to X Keep? Did you bring your cart and horse? You have a cart and horse, don't you now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming they could.
Or horse. I think you have an extra horse as well as your flying animal.
We have two
Yeah,
carts.
we have a war horse also.
Did we get
And a
rid of
gr-
one of the carts? We did get rid of one of the carts. We have an extra horse. Yeah, that's true. So our cart moves faster.
A horse and cart with one of the trips. Did you bring that with you, or did you leave that in the care of the people in Yartar? You should also move your token to show where you are.
Oh, yeah, yes, sir.
I want to say that we brought the horse and cart with us.
Okay?
Makes sense, better than leaving it.
Alright, so you've got your war horse, your griffin, your horse and cart. How are you going to travel down to X Keep? You have something in your... There's something in your beard, or is that your microphone?
What?
Jax will take the cart.
Oh,
He had a
oh,
little
I
bit
was-
too happy
I
time
was
when
gonna
he got
drive the
prepared.
cart, but if you want to drive the cart, go for it. I'll take the war horse, I guess.
Hey, Thunder, you think you got some leftover mashed potatoes or something in your beard there, buddy?
This, it would be a beard ring, homie.
I know that because I was paying attention earlier, but Rob was like, I think you got something in your beard.
Well, see, I don't have the greatest dots per inch on your little picture.
Yeah.
It's a tooth for one of the victims.
Teeth.
Okay, but before we leave, I want to go find a general shop real quick and see if he has a map of the area. So we
Oh,
don't
we already
get
have
lost anywhere else.
Alright, give me
No, we got a
sec.
map of the area already.
I want the local map
Oh,
that's by the locals, so we know of dangers and whatever else is around.
oh, dangerous mangers.
Okay.
Typical meat shield attitude.
They're away
Get me, please.
Dangerous, dangerous.
We have a map of the world, but that doesn't tell me where the local watering hole is, that we can park the horses, or where a nice glade to sleep the night is, or...
I mean, you've got the Ranger of Rangers here. I can figure it out.
Yeah, the oversized ranger over here.
And we also have a guy on a griffin who can literally fly and spot ponds and lakes.
I'm an
and stuff.
elf. I don't
Who
have
said
either of
ponds?
those. I like maps and knowledge of the world. I might take this map home with me one day.
I am your map.
All right. Does this work?
I got your map right here, Sonny.
I'm on the wrong layer. I see black.
Go up to the left.
Antifa was
Oh,
here.
okay. Yep. Nice. I like that. Perfect.
Up and to the left.
Oh,
Zoom out.
you mean to the right?
Well, it depends on where
Oh.
your map starts.
I see. I found it. Okay.
Start way up on the left, and so you would have to go a little to the
I
right.
see Mirabar, Mines of Mirabar.
Yep.
Empire's Keep. Yep. I like
This
this.
is the local map.
Yep.
It's the best I can make out of the map they give me.
Yep.
It does give you this Morgul's Mound. Oh, you can't really see that.
Wait, are we at Mirabar or are we at the mines?
We're at Mirabar.
No,
Mirabar.
I was just dragging my thing over. Why is this so big, and why can't I ever make it smaller?
And which way are we going?
South. We're going to Xanthar's Keep.
Okay.
Thank you, Rob.
Welcome.
It doesn't
That's
let me do anything. It's so frustrating.
I'm just going to get on my Griffin and I'm just going to like fly around. Try to spot stuff.
Okay, so I think that
Give me a second. You might be dead.
Do what?
Give me a second. That might be a death sentence.
What the fuck?
What might be a death sentence? What's going on?
He's
What's
flying around?
Flying up into the air above Mirabar.
that might be a death sentence because who knows? They might shoot at anything that flies.
No. There might be bad creatures out there that are around Mirabar that are
Oh, I'm about
flying.
to say, these fucking doors got anti-air batteries? Holy shit!
You see anything else flying?
This is a no-fly zone.
Do I got to roll for that? Hold on, let me where's my D&D folder? Griffin.
All right. You see. You get up. How far up do you get?
200?
All right. So you're barely off the ground. Never mind. Like 800 feet is up to be enough to be able to see stuff. I think. 200 feet.
200 feet is pretty high up.
That's like on a building.
But we're in the middle of a whole bunch of mountains, so you're still down in the holler somewhere.
Yeah.
No, because you got
Lines of
mountains behind
Mirabar.
us, and you got like small hills in front of us.
Let's check the distance here. All right, so it's 30 miles to the mines. So even with the clear eye, you can't see a lot of this stuff because it's just over the curvature of Faerun.
Well, I think the purpose of him flying overhead is like being able to see enemies like a mile down the road, maybe 2 miles down the
Yeah.
road.
Right, and my question was how far.
Spot anything shiny?
And I said that's fine.
Ooh, something shiny.
Yeah, 200 feet.
If he flies up high to look around, then maybe something will see him. But he's,
Fucking dragon. You fuck off with that goddamn dragon, Rob.
it's a dragon.
Fuck off, Rob.
It's
It's
a dragon.
Flying Hydra, what?
It might be a red dragon. Be careful.
Yeah. Oh, it's a 600 dragon. Thank you, man. That's with Hydra powers.
Tiamat? We're gonna fight
Fucking
Tiamat
Hydra
now?
with wings and just like each one sprays like a different element.
Tiamat? Literally Tiamat?
And it changes one of your body parts into a different body part.
This head fires acid. This head fires fire. This one fires boiling water.
This head makes you swap bodies with a pig?
Okay, so you're
Cold
in there.
an hot air balloon.
So it's mainly human with
Battle balloon.
half orc, stuff like that. But there aren't many dwarves, as they said. You don't see any halflings. It's cold and shitty up here. Halflings don't tend to come in cold and shitty weather.
Yeah, neither do elves, but I'm just here.
But if you want to, you can go underground, and there's a dwarven city down there, or you can see if anyone wants anything brought down to Xanthar's Keep, or you could just travel out. Like, you could leave your cart and horse here and just take off, or you could take your cart empty with your horse and take off. Or you
I
could
will,
again.
before we leave, or before we do anything, I'm going to jump back off the cart that I was just on, and okay, I climb up on top of the cart in town and just start looking around. I wave my arms around a little bit, trying to attract anybody that can see me. And do I attract anybody to just I look like a crazy person?
Why are you doing this? What is going on?
What are you dressed like, Jax? You're a priest of. Say your name. You name your god again, so everyone remembers.
Paylor.
Who is the third of and uses the colors.
I'm wearing white and yellow, or I'm wearing pretty much all white with gold trim on it. And
are you wearing
a big
the clothing?
Octavian just like elbows you. Like, what are you trying to say to these people?
I'm trying to see if I can attract anybody to see if they come over here, so I can pay them a gold to go find us anybody that needs something brought to Xanthar's Keep. So this is not a waste of a
such
trip.
a hard way to go about it. I think we should.
Say, why didn't you just ask me?
Why are we adding more workload? We're going in to capture a bounty that's 5k gold. I don't think we need to do anything else.
You have an adventuring group and says, "Hey, is there anything I can get for you adventurers? You adventurers are always well heeled. I'm sure I can help you out."
I need to find. Do you all know anybody that lives in Xanthar's Keep, or know anybody that needs to go there? We've got an empty wagon here that we can transport some people.
Yeah. There's a guy bringing down the load of food for the inn for the week. You guys want to guard his wagon or just travel with him? He's probably already guard.
Sell swords at the ready. These two strapping things here, and I point at Zundar and Zafar.
I just smack you in the back of the head.
What was that for?
I pat him on the head.
Wait, two things. How the fuck I slap you, and how I'm up in the fucking air. So you're pointing at, I guess you're pointing at Octavian.
Okay.
Yeah.
I pat him on the head like, come talk to me when you don't need a jacket anymore, little buddy.
David's just there with his fucking cloak on, and he's just like,
I'll lead you over to the merchant, and he'll make the hire.
Okay.
It's
Lead
done.
on, please.
He leads you over to the merchant, and 10 minutes later, you've been introduced, and you're going to travel out tomorrow morning, going down to Xanthar's Keep with a caravan of 4 wagons, 25, total people. There's all the guards. You're just extra guards. You're more traveling for companionship than anything else. Who attacks a big group? Because there's a lot of giant attacks in the lands lately. People are talking about giant attacks. Have you heard about it, adventurers? Giant attacks.
Oh, we've been clearing out giants all over the place.
Giant.
Ask you who you are.
We're the Company of Golden Light. Did you hear about the attack on Golden Fields?
Yeah, he sings a song that you heard that was not really that well crafted.
That bard, though.
"You suck!"
That bard, though, is so bad.
Yes, it could probably be put to a better tune. Maybe the classic, and then he mumbles something and he strums a few chords. Let's see if he does better. Yes, so
Much better.
he turns the words into a better song by picking a different melody and stuff. And so your adventure in Goldenfield sounds a little better. Maybe he changes a couple lines to make you sound heroic. I don't remember.
Yep.
There's a problem with that.
This is a general call for anybody watching. If you would like to write a little ditty for our defense of the city of Goldenfields, that would be
Ditty.
cool.
Let's give the bard a name. Aldrich Jin.
Aldrich Jin.
Jin.
It sounds like a random name generator name.
Not even. Oh god, there's a game on Steam called COVID-19 Vaccine. What the fuck?
Oh, Galactic Civilizations is free on Epic Games right now, by the way. If
What
y'all...
is?
Galactic Civilizations? Why did
I already have.
Yeah, it just went free on Epic Games. I saw it today.
That's right. I don't know if I've ever played that before.
Okay, and now that we have a night to spend, I'm guessing it's probably midday or later in the afternoon. I'm gonna just, hey, adventurers that we just met. I don't know your all's names, and I don't think I'll remember in about 20 minutes, so don't tell me. So, is there a potion shop anywhere nearby?
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, are we not on the road yet? Shit.
You run into a 17-year-old. Wait, what did you say you wanted? A wizard, a sorcerer? Zundar, what did you
Necromancer.
What?
You wanted some kind
a warlock?
A warlock, yeah. You run into a 17-year-old warlock. Should be male or female, your choice. What is it going to be?
Heads or tails? I don't even have a coin. Yeah, okay, I'll flip it. Heads or tails? Call it in the air.
Tails.
Eh, it was tails. Female. Go for it.
All right.
Don't bang it this time, Jared.
Yeah, you freaking... What's the word I'm looking for? Crap. Nympho?
Is this made by Sid Meier's also?
My lovely dame.
Have you broken 10 yet in the game?
No, not yet.
Yeah, you're probably right around 8 or 9.
I think I'm at 7.
Weren't you just an innocent little elf when we started this all out?
Yes.
And now
Hey,
you're a soul. Now you're a soul-sucking.
I'm a
Necromancer.
soul-sucking cat lich.
You're a soul-sucking necromancer now. Sweet hell.
Viking. Isn't Galactic Civ, isn't that made by Sid Meier's also? Like the other civilizations?
Oh fuck if I remember. I can't. If I pull it, I don't want to pull it up right now. I got too many windows open. 17-year-old Reverie is a warlock looking for a party. She is an elf.
And,
So, she's an elf.
Said her name is Reverie, right?
Reyvyre.
My mouth cannot produce that word for some
say
reason.
Reverie then.
Reverie. Okay. Reverie. Okay. Reverie, my dear. I'm trying to find a potion shop. Now, may you be able to help me with that? Maybe.
Yeah, he has like 10 tons of potions he's been making because he's bored. I don't think he can carry another one. I place one more potion on his backpack to see if he falls down.
I stagger. No.
Ah, God, he's encumbered.
If I fall, I will shatter.
If I fall, I'm not getting back up.
Now, you were on the way to the shop when you ran into her, so
Just
you
gonna
guys
try-
walked to the shop and you're
Okay.
talking
she's
to
at
the shop.
Now, my dear, I have
So there's a human, looks like a wizard type, and with him is his wife.
good day, my friends. I have a proposition for you that I'm hoping that you may be able to help me with. Maybe.
Maybe.
I
Do you-
have a bunch of potions that I've been crafting on my long journey here. And I'm hoping that maybe you will take them off my hands.
In trade? Trade, of course. Always in trade, we do.
I like trade. Trade is wonderful. Trade is what makes the world go round.
Now, of course, potion for potion is the easiest for me, but I am connected with the rest of the merchants of the city. So, if you look around nearby and there's something you like, we could figure out how much you have and give you a credit for that.
Ooh, that would work wonderful.
Musical way of talking, which you hadn't heard before.
Hall. Hey, if you made me make a prediction right now, I take.
Now, my good sir, that would work wonderfully. A letter of credit from you towards any of the shopkeepers here in town, that would work absolutely wonderfully for me. And I'm gonna shrug my pack off my shoulder, open it up, and just start placing potion after potion on the counter, just in a line going all the way down. I'm going to put. How many do I have? I'm going to put 30 potions on the counter.
You
30
figure out the value.
I'm going to put 35 basic.
NPC for you. That work?
35 basic healing potions on the counter.
Okay. These are always useful, especially since the giants have been attacking so much. We did not expect this kind of attack.
Now, seeing in the hard times, I am willing to part with these in a easier fashion than normal. I would normally charge a normal shopkeeper half price, but for you, let's say 10 gold each, and they're yours.
How much are normal healing potions anyway?
50 gold for a basic if we go to buy one.
Oh, okay.
So he'll give you 22 gold apiece in trade.
Cool. And you're spelling 35 of them?
770.
770 gold?
Yep.
Sweeto.
We have a lot. We have a letter of credit for 770 gold here in Mirabar.
Oops.
IRABAR. Cool.
Now, my fine sir, I thank you for your willingness to trade with a underling as myself. And before I leave your wonderful shop of wares, what do you suggest for a traveling adventurer? Someone that may get into a scrap or two.
With giants.
With giants, of course.
You can't forget the giants, man.
You've always got to be worried about the weather if you're going to be up north where we are. So if you're staying up here, getting something that will make you able to enjoy the elements is worth its weight.
That sounds absolutely wonderful. I'm looking for something to...
Elements? It's a sunny, balmy day outside. What are you talking about?
Maybe a circlet of warmth or ring of warmth or some magical item that I just put on and I'm no longer cold.
What skill is most important for a warlock?
Charisma? Do you want me to look it up?
I think
Yeah.
it's intelligence.
I got the player's handbook on me. Hold on. No, a warlock's more similar to a sorcerer than a wizard. Okay.
Hi, baby.
It's cleric, druids,
No.
paladin, sorcerer, wizard.
No.
Wizard's last one. Wizard's last one. Warlock.
All right, Rob. In mid-sentence, mid-stride, you see Jax just stop and freeze, and then just arms droop down.
Charisma should be your highest ability score, followed by Constitution. Charisma and Con. Sorry for interrupting, Jax. I apologize.
All right. Jax just visibly stops mid-sentence, and arms drop down, shoulders slouch. Waits a second, comes back up. I'm sorry about that, good sir. How about instead of any magical items, I'm perfectly happy with hounds. Can you direct me to your sick house or a temple that I may put my trade to use for the night? Because I'm new here in town.
Who are you talking to again? I'm sorry.
I'm talking to the wizard and his wife at the shop.
Okay.
I only ask because I'm a cleric and I've not applied my trade in many months.
There has not been an attack, as far as I know, in the latest amount of time. Perhaps if you check down in the dwarfs area, you might find some place down in the mines.
Ah. Will you direct me to the Dwarven Stronghold?
Yeah, he gives you a four-part direction. You know, you go down this street until you reach that building, and you take a right, and then you, and then the entryway to the underground.
What else do you need to know about Warlock, Rob?
Spell casting, attack rolls, damage rolls, save DC. Do they have bonuses on these when they level up?
Okay, they got a D8 hit dice.
What do they get at 6th level?
At 6th level, they have Otherworldly Patron feature. So 1 through 6, they have Otherworldly Patron, Pack Magic, Eldritch Invocations, Pact Boon, Ability Score Improvement at 4th, Nothing at 5th, Otherworldly Patron at 6th. The proficiency bonus is +3.
Wait, so how many levels of Otherworldly Patron do they have at level 6?
2. Well, they get Otherworldly Patron at 1st, and then they get an Otherworldly Patron feature from that patron at 6.
Okay.
So if you picked Archfey at 6th level, you can vanish in a puff of mist. So it's like any other things. As you level up, your Pact Boon gets stronger.
Yeah, that's to make it effective. It's not going to be something I can make in a minute.
No,
But,
I hear you. Oh, dope picture found. Nice.
Got a picture. I got her stats and stuff, but I've got to fill out a lot of other stuff. So I'll do it another time. But at least she's been married and she's got a token ready too. You guys get into combat though. I don't know what I can have her do. Everything is the advantage I can have her do. So you've made that deal, and how much money did you get for all your healing potions? 22 per healing potion, and you had 30? So that's 660?
770. 35 times 22.
35, okay, yep. All right, cool. Yeah, that credit towards anything else you want. Well, up above, do you want to give that credit to the guys, and you're going to go below and heal people, or?
Jax is going to go down below, but first I'm going to run back to Zundar. Sheepishly grin, head down a little bit, and just hand the line of credit up to Zundar, and then just turn around and walk off.
What the fuck?
Nice. Put it in my pocket.
I know not what any of this is. I'm still flying.
Just kind of bored, just circling around.
Yeah.
Well,
Looking for shiny shit.
I guess I could see how much a +1 breastplate costs.
Hell, +1 breastplate. That was.
Wait, did we? Oh, we said it was 1,000. Was it 1,000 gold? I don't remember what we said for +1 stuff.
I thought it was I thought it was like 1,200 or something.
It was cost of the item plus 1,000. I think.
It varied for every single item. It was effed up.
Yeah.
5th edition broke the mold. They had a mold, we all understood.
I remember what we did. We went back to 3.5, which had actual prices.
It's like how rare is it? Is how valuable it is. It's the way it is in the new world. But I like the 3.5 method. I like 3.5.
Yeah. And 3.5 was well developed and had all the actual prices on everything.
Yeah, I don't like how we have to go to like different websites to figure out what the hell level price is. Because D&D Beyond's not telling me what price it is.
Right. I mean, I am willing to just strictly go by 3.5 prices. I don't care. It'll be balanced because it'll always be that. I mean, what we strive for is a balanced game that's fun to play. it doesn't matter if we abide by every rule they ever wrote.
I like 3.5 that as the prices for stuff that we can't find and shit. Makes it easier on us.
All right, down below with the dwarves, I could play appropriate music. You find like a couple people have been hurt by machinery, and you spend your healing magic on them, and they thank you. They ask about your god, and they tell you about, their respect for the mountain or something like that.
Respect the mountain or you die.
I spend most of the evening and almost all the night wandering, just halfway aimlessly wandering, going down to where I hear noises, looking, and just helping and healing and whatever I can, and just talking to them about my god and not trying to convert, just go out to the sunshine and let my god smile upon you.
Well,
And
while he's doing that for the night, I'm gonna try to pull another one.
So people paying attention to you. Perhaps one guard is following you, but the guard that you guys attracted earlier is still hanging about your group, Zundar.
Oh.
Listening. So if you ask him a question, he's got information.
And what do you know about what's his name? The Weevil.
Oh, he was very popular some years ago. He was kind of a rogue criminal. But yes, he's a dwarf who is a criminal, and he's very much wanted back here in Mirabar.
Alright, what's crimes?
Evil.
Evil.
Weevil.
What's crimes?
More about him, because I do.
What?
Tell me another one of your adventures. Tell him another one of your adventures.
We burnt the village.
Do you want to hear the story of our escape from Grudhog? That's a funny one.
Alright, so you guys film it on the escape from Grudhog. Actually, it's you and the NPCs, Zundar, because Justicar is still flying around, I think, and Jax is underground.
No, I'm coming in for a landing. I'm just...
Okay, so you got a new character standing next to the group, as well as there's a human bard who's talking to Zundar, but there's a female elf who, I don't know, is also attached somehow.
She looks like she listens to My Chemical Romance.
I'm just gonna lean forward on the griffin a little bit.
You start
And I got frost caked in my damn face and my beard and shit. I'm like, who are these two?
This is Reverie. She is a young warlock traveling with this band of mercenaries. And this bard is Aldrich Jin, and he's fixed the little ditty that they wrote about us in Golden Fields. Sounds much better.
I'm just gonna it's a warlock, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna eye the warlock up and down and just look over at Jax.
She's also
Down,
17,
boy.
so chill.
Down, boy. Down, boy.
Jax is not there.
Jax is wandering the dwarven mazes. Oh, jeez. She's a giant!
Child, I'm gonna tell you this now. Our cleric, stay clear. Stay clear from the cleric.
Was that the man in the white and yellow?
Aye.
You'll know the Playboy when you see him.
He puts on such a pure performance, but I think there's something dangerous underneath him.
You have no idea.
Or just puts his eye, just covers his eyes with his hand. He's just like,
adventurous warlock female finds danger interesting. Who would have thought? You quite brought him on yourself, riding a griffin. Could I have a ride on his beat? What's his name? She tries to approach the griffin, but doesn't until you let her.
His name is Octa.
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 Do you have something I could feed him?
You gotta eat meat? Jerky would work.
She either has some or she gets some for you guys, whatever.
I'd just wave her forward, like she can just tell her approach slowly, just in case you don't startle it.
Now, if the warlock has prestidigitation, she can conjure a piece of food.
Alright, then she does. It's a, slalom berry steak or something, delicious. And she approaches your strangely named beast and makes a roll.
What do you mean strangely named beast? Octa is like the name of a North American thunder god.
Oh, it sounded like you made a play off of Octavian.
No, it's
She does a poor job of handling
literally
animals.
that's what it is. It's not a play off Octavian. No, but Octa is literally a North American thunder god.
Oh, cool.
Can you not sit still? You and your fucking shedding. Holy hell!
Kitty cat.
It's like he keeps moving around. I just look down. My entire shirt. I don't know if you can see this. My entire fucking shirt is nothing but hair now. I just brushed you not even an hour ago.
So while Jax is doing that stuff for the night, I'm gonna try to pull another Wolfgar move and claim territory at a slummy bar.
Okay. You're joined by the new character.
Alas, you want to get into some brawls too, I see. Oh yeah, he had to watch the show.
I can increase my strength, the durability of my skin, some to match for any man or orc.
What?
Eyes up a huge-looking fucking orc who's, bullying some people at the bar to get his order in first.
Alright, let's see what you got, lassie. I'll back you up.
I'm just gonna sit there and just drink a fucking ale.
What, Rob?
I don't need to get into a fight, but I'm sure he'll bring it on himself. Let me just go up and get the next round. And she walks up next to him to go get the next round and bumps him out of the way a little bit. He doesn't respond to that well and tries to swing at her, and she ducks underneath and she punches him in an uppercut. And he spins around in the air and then lands on his feet and pulls out a chair leg and says, "What the fuck was that?"
At that point, I just throw a mug and just aim at the guy's head.
Like her fist is made out of onyx at the moment.
No, that last was a good move.
She says, "It was my turn at the bar." He looks back and goes, "Fucking little thing. Fucking hell." She gets her order and she brings back to you guys and she pushes everyone else out of the way.
Alas, that was a treat. Who would have thought the little elf had it in her, huh?
Don't call me little, just because I'm 5'3".
Lass, everybody's
Alright,
little
midget.
everybody's little to me, lady.
I'm pretty average for a female elf.
I'm almost 8 feet tall, like.
How are you anyway?
To him,
I'm a
you're a
Goliath.
child. Me, yo midget.
From the clan Hildegard.
She recalls a song she heard that might be about you guys, and she sings it. Let's see if she sings it badly.
Oh boy. Oh.
Yeah, when you fired the bard.
Oh, she did a good job at it.
Cool.
Oh, she nat 20. Oh my gosh.
Shit.
Roll a save.
Me? Oh shit. Okay.
Octavian just goes over there and buys her a beer.
The two of you guys who are there, Zundar and Justicar.
Yeah, no, I don't
Save
save shit.
And, like, in some way, you're like, whoa, Whoa, that's a bad save, Zundar.
Yeah, that was a bad save. Lass, I don't think I've heard a more beautiful tune in my whole life.
Well, you might not express it out loud because it might be embarrassing.
Yeet.
She just sung the
So-
song of my people. I'm not embarrassed.
You sang great, but you're not like, oh, there's something special about this girl, like he is. She humbly thanks you and says, I don't know, maybe it just hit my range perfectly. Well, I'm gonna go get my things. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at the gate.
Ah, yes, lass. See you in the morn.
And that cleric will be there, right?
Ah, yes, Jax will come back. He always feels the need to help out the little folk when we stop in town.
Very nice to meet you, Octavian, Zilang, Justicar, Zundar. Thank you very much.
I just like motion Octavian to walk her home.
Okay. She talks to Octavian on the way home, and he's a perfect gentleman in every way. Zilang is talking to you guys about this thing Jax did that was so cute.
Oh God, what did he do now?
Me and Zapar just like cover our heads and drink more as he talks about Jax.
Like,
Just sit there and go like this. Just go.
We're like she's trying to talk to us and we're like playing rock paper scissors. Like, all right, who's gonna have to participate in the discussion this time?
he catches me, immediately stops,
I win!
and then asks about how the air smells differently up here. Justicar, you've been flying around up here. Any differences you notice while flying about? She starts asking all the tactical decisions you guys will have to know. How wide is the river? Are there places we can cross it if we have to? The crags. What inhabit the crags? We're going to travel right through them. Blah, blah, blah. She turns into a boring party member. Or she tries to, unless you guys mention Jax.
For the love of God, do not talk about the cleric.
Do not mention.
Actually, better yet.
Better yet.
Oh God.
I just take off the fucking cloak and just throw it on her. Wear that at all times when you're near the cleric. Don't take it off.
What? What is that?
I'll be back. I think I'm gonna go start a fight.
I think I'm gonna get drunk.
And I go find the orc and I mush his head into a table and I take his tankard. Because I'd rather get in a brawl than listen to one more compliment about Jax.
Stay away from the cleric. I can't express this enough, young lady. Stay away from the cleric.
Maybe if you were flying 200 feet above the ground, she would have met you and been like, wow, this guy seems like he's very charismatic and strong and brave. Or what are you? I mean, you're all those things, aren't you?
I'm what?
I don't know. What are your stats? What's your charisma?
Charisma is sitting at a grand total of 14. Plus
And your
2.
constitution?
Do what?
That's your constitution.
13 plus 2.
So that's good.
Yeah. You gotta think about it this way. The average human is like 10s across the board for everything.
I'm just like this beefy ass fucking paladin that smacks hard.
Well,
Wham!
paladins are, in my book, they're chosen by their gods to be exemplars of awesomeness on the planet. So you get like a big bonus from everyone who
second.
meets you. Of whoa, that's a paladin.
One sec, guys. I'll be back.
I'm just gonna have like the swords leaning against the fucking. Are we still in the bar?
Did you call me?
Zapar,
It depends. It's the next morning if you want.
Is it next morning? Do what, Jax?
the
Sure.
better question is, the whole time you're at the bar, are you doing the Goblin Slayer thing where you're drinking an ale with your helmet on?
Oh no, I don't have a helmet on at all. It's like sitting down on the fucking table right there. But no, I got what you mean. Just like just raise it up a little bit. Nobody can see my face.
Ah! Breaking.
All right, so it's the next morning.
Oh, I didn't get into my fight. Dang it.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
You died. I'm sorry. Like the town guard came in and shanked you with a bunch of shivs.
I don't die.
You just did.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Let's see this fight.
Oh god, now we need the town dwarf guard to come in here.
We're in a slummy bar, by the way. We're not in like a nice place.
That's even worse.
I'm talking after the bartender cleans the cups, it looks dirtier, not cleaner.
Okay, so you guys walk down the street that goes downhill a little bit, and then you walk into an underground bar, and there it is, the bar that Zundar's been looking for. You gotta watch where you step because there's puddles in the floor that'll never go away.
Yep.
Strong smell of urine and animal smells.
I walk in, I take a deep breath, and now that's more like it.
Trying to catch a social disease. You found the right place.
Cheap
I
beer,
feel like I'm gonna catch COVID in here.
cheap beer, cheaper women, and good fights. Let's get about it.
Half orc, half elf. Usually looks good, but not on this girl. Anyway, you get in a bar fight and you wipe the floor with them. You're a huge fucking rock man with like natural invulnerability to damage.
I know, it's wonderful.
Can we get a roll to see if he had friends?
Yep.
Just starts ganging up on fucking Zundar. He's over here looking like fucking Hulk, just grabbing people, throwing them across the room and shit.
17 subdual over the course of the fight, Dan.
17,
Subdual, which means
yeah.
after 10 minutes, shake it off, pretty much.
I'll have to take a note about that. So. Cool.
I'll take an order of your finest piss, please.
They look at you askance. What?
Your finest ale, you numb nut.
Hold on. He's new to these places. There's only one type of ale, and it's not fine.
Oh, are you down in the basement, or is this the next morning? I thought you said next morning. Then.
Well, I mean, okay, yeah, let's go next.
Oh.
During the bar fight, yeah, you can get regular or dregs. What do you want, regular beer or dregs, Justicar?
Give me regular.
It tastes bad.
This is not one of those finest ale. No worries, everybody. He's new to this kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm new to this side of the fucking world.
It's a better place.
Tastes like piss.
It's a better place down here.
Smells like piss.
Hi.
Justicar says, I don't think the dregs are better, my lord. I think the dregs are worse. And then his head slams down.
Shut up and drink your milk.
Octavian passes out.
Zulang picks him up and
He's
takes
on
him
the
home.
fucking table like this.
Zulang apologizes for her friends falling asleep, and she lifts him up and she brings him home with her. Because women are just as strong as men on this planet.
And nobody notices him pass out nor get dragged out, because that's pretty common.
I'm just gonna be like, well,
There's probably
we're
3
fucking
dudes
okay,
passed
we're
out in
not
the corner
jacked.
right now anyway.
So some guy wearing like a seminary collar walks over to Justicar and says, "What's a paladin doing in a place like this?" And he slaps your ass.
I just stand up,
I want to see what he
real
does.
slow.
I want to see what he does.
I turn around and look at this guy dead in the fucking eyes. If you ever, you know what? Better yet,
I'm gonna give him
grab the
while
guy
he's
by the
talking.
throat.
While he's talking, I'm gonna push him into the dude that slapped his ass to see if I can start a fight.
The guy senses it's not going well, and he throws his legs up over your shoulder and starts giving you an arm bar. Because you threw him arm around him. He grabbed him.
What?
No, I didn't push the other guy. I pushed Zapar into him.
Well, Justicar and this guy are now grappling, while Zundar is beating the tar out of other people.
Well, I try to get for his fucking throat. Apparently, I'm grappling now.
Yeah.
I try to maneuver myself into a fucking get a arm block into him.
But he
But
threatened
strength test?
to hurt your arm, so you have to make a grapple check.
That's strength, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's
You get
opposing strength
to-
checks.
You get to have the bonus that you get for being your level as well. Like you get like a +3 to all actions or something now.
I thought I had a grappling feat. Also, not a grappling feat.
Well, if you only got a 10, you didn't escape. But if you got like a 13, you did. So that's why I was like, do you get a bonus for your level to your actions or not?
I don't think so. What the fuck?
Turn music on.
I thought I had a grappling thing. I don't know where that.
All right, well, you shrug him off. He's not very strong. He's only got a 13 strength or 12 strength.
I just
he
give him like
lands
an
on it.
elbow right across the jaw. Just an armored elbow.
Yep. He slides down the bar and flips over to the other side, looks unconscious. Everyone else kind of backs up.
Hi, that's not bad for your first slummy bar fight there, bud.
I just walk around the bar, pick the guy up by the back of his neck, and grab the back of his jeans or his pants, and just fucking throw it right into Zundar.
He's unconscious, so unconsciously. They're hoping the two of you will fight. Everyone else in the bar is hoping that Justicar and Zundar are going to fight. You look like the strongest guys in the place.
We got two alpha males trying to fight for dominance in a bar.
No other Paladin could beat him. He's a rock man. He's made out of rock. I'll bet a gold. A whole gold? No way. Paladins are special. I don't know. I don't think you will. I don't think you. Nah. Paladin won't fight for nothing. I know. He just beat the shit out of that fairy.
I don't know. I high five Zapar for the.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I high five Zapar for chucking the dude across the room. Not bad.
Alright, well, everyone else backs
Now, how
up.
about Zundar? How about us? Have a little fun with everyone else in here.
You don't need to get the whole bar involved. That's when shit starts breaking and nobody's happy at the end of the night.
The music starts back up.
It might give this place an improvement.
There's some unwritten rules about this kind of thing. We try to prevent unwarranted destruction of the bartender's property.
Is that before or after you burn it down?
I don't know. This thing's so soaked with beer, piss, and vomit. I don't know if you'd even light on fire.
I don't know. With this
You guys both notice this huge
piss, it
fucking...
might actually blow up the smallest spark.
You notice this huge fucking orc come down the stairs. It looks like he's just been punched in the chin earlier in the night. He turns and sees the two of you and says, "Where's your mistress?"
The young lass went home, laddie. But you're more than welcome to pick up where she left off.
I'm pretty sure she's fucking my squire right now. How about you fuck off, go to bed?
What, Rob?
He lays into you.
Damn.
He lays into me? Alright, let's go.
Let's get a roll in the counter roll, see how badly Zundar got his ass kicked.
He hits AC 23.
Well, that hits. Oh, is this a grapple or a strike?
There's a strike.
Okay.
Let's see.
Let's see, your unarmed strike, plus 5.
Real damage. He knows how to grapple. Take 5 real damage.
5 real damage. Ooh, okay.
5 permanent damage to the...
You don't have that other damage, do you? No, that was the previous fight. No, that was this fight. So don't forget the 22 points of the duel you had. Dan.
22 what? Huh?
You had 22 points of subdual,
Okay.
so don't forget that. Oh, you hit him.
Yeah, I mean, it just says my unarmed strike does a base 3. I don't know if I add anything to that or not.
It's 1 plus your strength modifier, usually.
Yeah,
What's your strength modifier?
2.
Right. This is just higher. I mentioned he's a huge hulking man, right?
Yeah.
Alright, he swings at you. He nat 20.
Oh my god, you're really swinging for the fences, man.
I'm just sitting there with the fucking bug.
So,
Beat his ass!
I soak that with my stone skin.
alright. So,
Oh, Sundar, why you gotta start using spells and shit? Fight him like a man.
It's not
Or
even a spell. It's literally just a class ability.
giant.
It's a racial ability.
Guys,
Fuck your
guys,
shit. Fuck your shit.
we already mentioned he used that earlier in the fight. It's all used up, Zendar.
Oh, did I use that earlier? Okay.
You took 22 subdual plus you used up all your strength ability
Okay.
to win the fight. So, I mean, he even with a critical hit, he doesn't do a massive damage. He only does 5. He does 1 plus the strength mod.
Okay.
He's punching you. He's just, if you pull out a weapon, expect him to pull out a weapon. That's all.
Well, I'm not picking up a weapon. I don't need that. I'm
How
gonna.
bad is Sundar looking right now?
I'm gonna grapple him. Which would just be a 20 plus strength. Right?
Well, I mean, you guys are standing up, and he's directly opposing this grapple. He doesn't want to be grappled by you, and he's pulling back so you can't grab his arm type thing. I mean, I don't know. I guess you can grapple if you can grapple.
I guess I thought you made opposing strength checks for a grapple.
Oh,
I thought it was opposing string check.
let's see what he gets. So he beats you. He knocks your hand off of his arm
What?
or whatever you're doing.
Well, yeah, he definitely did. Damn.
All right, and then he tries to knee you in the chin.
Just knife hand you.
Take another 5.
How are you looking right now, Sundar?
I'm okay.
He has like 26 hit points, maybe. What do you got, Dan?
Are these 5 real or 5 subdual?
Real?
Real?
So they're into your subdual as well, but.
I mean, that's 10 total real damage then.
Right, so you have 32 damage off of your total, whatever your total is. If you reach 0, you'll go unconscious. If your subdual, if your real damage reaches 22 over your subdual, then you'll die. But you'll go unconscious once your subdual plus real equals your total.
Okay.
So you still have life left.
So,
You just are grappling instead of punching him.
alright, I'm gonna hit him again. I don't hit him.
Whenever you want me to step in, laddie.
And he hits you yet again. I'm rolling well. I'm rolling 19s and 20s on you. Taking out a 5.
So that's gonna put me at 32, 37.
You hear your nose crack. Catches you across the face, and your nose goes sideways a little bit.
Damn, I keep rolling like garbage, bro.
Look!
42.
Come on, Sundar, beat his ass already.
I mean,
Let's take it, yeah.
one more hit and I'm going down. I'm going down. Wow, I rolled like shit again.
He leans way back, like you're stunned, and he's really going to finish you off. And he does, probably. Take 5.
Yep, that's.
I am going to do protection real quick, and I'm just like grab his fist.
What? No, you don't need to do that. This is the good old friendly bar fight. I lose, man. That happens.
Okay.
Shit happens. Yeah, that puts me 1 point over my hit points.
Alright, so you fall down to the ground unconscious. He growls and stomps around. Everyone pays him due homage, and he walks to the bar. Looks back to make sure that you're okay. You know, after like 30 seconds, you come to. He puts you up to the bar. He buys you a round of the good stuff, which they put off a top shelf.
Ooh.
And it's like, all right, better than everything else has had.
Alright then. I buy him around too.
Sundar, you embarrass us.
A good old bar fight's always a great way to end the nights.
Well, now we know who would win in the fight between a giant and an orc.
Then he turns his head and says, "Why is there a paladin in this bar?"
He's we traveled together. I figured I'd show him where the real people like to drink. Not them hoity-toity types up in the churches.
You put up a really right fight. I think you had what he wants, but
What I'm saying?
you took a bunch of punches. Then he goes to his other companions and they sing a song about how great orcs are. And the half elf, half orc woman who's got like a 6 charisma tries to curry favor with him. Shudder.
Shudder.
I thought she carried what's his face home, or Octavian home.
No, this is like a bar, like a scullery maid, like
Oh,
a bar wench. She's half human, half orc, so she's a half orc. But
I thought you
she's-
said half elf, half orc.
she
She's
got
half elf, half orc.
half elf, half orc. But she got the worst traits of both instead of the best.
Normally that's really good, but it didn't work out. It's like normally like someone from Polynesia and like a white person have a child and they're like, whoa, look at that girl. But this time it's just like, all we see is orc and the worst part of elf. Cold and emotionless and ugly. As opposed to at least passionate.
Yeah, I'm just gonna finish my drink and walk out.
Yeah, okay, so you guys finish your night, the morning dawns. Get her name down. Devire is there with you, or is waiting at the gate to travel with you guys. You're gonna go down to Xanthar's Keep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jax, out of curiosity, what does your character wear on his head? Does he have like a hood that he pulls up, or is it
No,
hood down, no hat, no helmet, nothing?
nothing.
Circlet?
Not yet.
Just
Alright.
drawing a picture.
There's you're probably gonna stop around here, right? 30 miles, and then go 30 miles. Is that how much you can travel with a horse and a wagon in a day?
Yeah, I think.
Or was it only 15 miles? Or was it 12 miles? It was like really short.
It's 12 stealthily.
18 normally. So 24 miles a day. All right. So it's 3 days travel. 1, 2, 3. Plus you're traveling in a bigger caravan. Because it's a huge caravan, you're only going to get attacked on a 99 or 100. Do any of you guys want to roll? There's 3 rolls, so each of you have to roll
I've been rolling like shit, so someone else take it.
What was the roll?
Roll D100, and on a 99 or 100, the caravan becomes under attack. 3 rolls.
So 3 rolls.
Yep.
So the first day, you guys travel along, you get to meet Revere Moore. You maybe give her a ride on a griffin. She really, really wants one. Justicar?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't have to give her one.
I can't give her one. Only one I got is this one.
Yeah, I know. She'd want to ride with you. She weighs like 100 pounds.
Yeah, fine. I'll give her a ride. Hang on tight.
So maybe you have to take your armor off or something.
Damn, no, Griffin can lift that shit easy.
She starts humming a tune as you guys are flying around. She's like full of childlike joy. She's only 17.
What was it?
She's only 17, so she's just singing.
Like of childlike joy as she's flying around on this griffin with you, being held in your arms. It's a magic moment for her, and 17. This is her. She's going on her adventure into the world. Freaking awesome. So the first day ends. She thanks you and cooks you dinner if you want or whatever.
Oh, sweet. I got dinner.
And the next day, well, she'll cook as many people. She'll cook all group dinner. Roll again for the next day for an encounter. No. All right, and then finally, you guys will arrive in Xanthal.
I thought it
Xanthal.
was 4 days.
Oh, 3 days travel.
Oh, 3 days travel.
Yep. So, if she can, she tries to go with Zundar as he goes out hunting. She's very stealthy, but she's not a hunter. So she's pretty much just following along behind you if you let her.
Yeah, I give her tips and tricks. Like I teach her how to be a little sneakier, step with the toes and slowly put the heel down,
I got a feeling this chick is gonna become like the adopted child of the fucking party.
Keep her head below the brush line, break up her figure with some branches and shit.
Mm-hmm.
This is what a rabbit run looks like, so we can place a snare here, and these are antler ruts in the trees,
As you guys are returning, she says, Zendar, you don't speak as much as the rest of the group, but what you say has a lot of meaning. Thanks for bringing me out.
Anytime, lass. Learning how to survive on your own in the wilds is a pretty important skill set. If I might say so myself.
She also got from you like what you like to eat. So she can find it later to make it. Nice things people do for other people that men don't tend to do. Alright, and the third day, roll our encounter.
Rolling encounter. 28.
Not even close. So, the closest you come is you see some elves looking out of the woods at your passing group. Revere sees them and she runs over to them and they talk for a little while as the group moves on and then she catches up to you guys.
What was that all about?
There's something that Zendar likes that I managed to pick up. You know, she has like something wrapped that she's put into her backpack. And that night she cooks something that Zendar likes. Whatever it is, Zendar, you can make it up.
Oh, jeez.
Where are you from?
The mountains. Goat. I like goat.
I think this orc chick has a crush on you, Zendar.
My mom used to make this goat and onion stew when I was growing up. It was great on a cold winter day.
Alright, and you guys arrive at Xanthar's Keep. Xanthar was a well-known ranger and explorer of the north. The fortified village that bears his name stands in the middle of nowhere. Oh, is there a picture of it? Or does it just tell you what it's saying? I don't know.
It's not even showing me anything.
Okay.
Oh, Jax, did we lose you?
Goes mounted to its battlements and closed a keep sheltered by a sleep roof. The fallen orc inn and tavern, a wood frame structure built on the remains of an older stone building that caught fire and burned down, stands near the main gates next to the stables. There's a hulking yet friendly proprietor. She's a female half-ogre.
Oh.
And she sees you approach and she invites you into her inn.
I could always do with another round of beer.
Alright, so, she has your animals brought to the stables. Do any of you guys, who does that with you? Like,
The what?
who handles your animals?
Octavian, the squire?
Okay,
Okay.
man, yeah.
I walk into
So-
the tavern and see
Okay. Your Octavian's spot, notice, awareness, whatever you want to call it. Justicar?
What? I can barely hear you.
Roll for Octavian. There's a chance that he notices something.
Perception.
What do you want? Perception.
Yep.
23? Nat 20.
Nice.
Okay. So he specifically mentions that there seems to be a shield dwarf working in the stables. I seem to remember we're looking specifically for a shield.
They look like a pirate.
Racially profile, but there are not many shield dwarfs in Xanthar's Keep.
Did he have like a bandana around his head? Look like kind of like a pirate.
No. It looked like... Wait, we don't have like an actual picture of the guy. You just have a drawing someone made.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, and then the guy probably changed his appearance just a little bit. If it is the same guy, anyway. So. Do any of you do anything?
I'll go to the stable and like pretend I'm checking up on the horses too, make sure Octavian did it right. And
You look at the picture you were given, and then you look at him, and it's him. He's changed his look a little, like he cut his hair at a different curve, but it's definitely that nose and that mouth. You couldn't mistake it. That is the Weevil.
All right, I call my Trestle over. I put a little note on him and have him fly over to where Zapar and Jax are. I'm assuming they're not in the stables. And let him know that he's in here, and then I'm going to keep an eye on the guy.
He doesn't make eye contact with you. Do you have any way to detect magic?
Fucking probably
No,
not.
the one person that can do detect magic is Dawn.
Yeah, where's my Tressum? I think my Tressum can only detect poison.
Duran can.
Ah.
And you have a new character.
Oh yeah, I forgot we have our Warlock. She should be able to.
She's in the room with everyone else, just hanging out.
Well, I send the Tressum over to have them come meet me outside the stables or whatever.
All right. So you're inconspicuously staring at the stables where a shadow walks up to you that you don't even notice. You get tapped on the shoulder, and you turn, and then you see her. I forget her name. Sorry.
Reverie.
Reverie.
Uh-oh, my mouse is going.
In this small intermission, I will be right back.
Hi.
All right, so she sees him. She's like, "That sure looks like him." She
All right,
casts a spell, and you see like her eyes start glowing. It's like he has weapons are magical, but not that magical. Yeah, why?
I'm having a sugar crash.
Maybe someone can we charm person him?
Charm person him? Yeah, Jax, when he comes back.
Oh God, he's gonna take off his pants.
I don't think he needs to take off his pants to charm a dwarf.
Man,
A
dwarf.
male or female dwarf.
Man dwarf.
I know it all depends on which way this dwarf flies.
I mean, if he likes necromantic clerics, then, you know, maybe.
My guy doesn't know he's a necromantic cleric yet.
You waiting for me? What are we doing?
We're waiting for Jax, because he's the one who can cast charm person.
Okay.
Yeah. Duh.
Huh. How do you make a character for Roll20? Do you make it on Roll20 or do you use something else?
Make it on you make it on D&D Beyond.
Okay. We might as well make our character while we're here. You guys can agree on stuff you want her to have. Cool. Character builder. Yeah.
Gamora, you yelling at Mom to come in here? I can hear you all the way outside.
Meme.
She's literally just like...
That this is the criminal. Maybe we could cast a charm person on him
Yeah. Jax, now that you're back.
because we're not on combat with him.
There's a downside to a charm person. Because after you charm him, after it expires, they know they've been charmed.
Well, we just gotta charm him long enough to get him tied up and thrown in the back of our wagon.
Oh.
And we just take him
Yeah,
back
he
to
might
Miramar.
like getting tied.
You know, if he's charmed, he's gonna do what you tell him to, right?
That's more of a command person, but... now that I've arrived next to Zundar, let's see here. Well, that would be a wonderful spell to use if it were prepared.
We had 3 days to get here. I'm assuming you prepared an appropriate spell for this situation.
We thought we had to capture a dwarf and bring him back alive.
Okay.
Man, I'm really struggling with drawing thumbs today. Jeez. Please. Okay, so I'm assuming the Tressum got everyone to come over. So I guess we'll split up and cover all the entrances and exits.
Sounds good. Okay, so
I'm going to charge it right now. If you got questions for me, I'll do something else. He finishes for the night. He goes and he gets looks like a pitcher, and he takes the pitcher and he goes upstairs and closes the door in his room.
He lives
You
above
hear
the
him.
stables?
No, above the inn, which is next to the stables. He
Well,
walks
he-
into the
We surrounded the exits and entrances.
okay. He prepares to exit the stables to go into the inn at the end of his shift.
Okay.
He bumps into Gundar. Excuse me, sir. He makes sure not to look at you. Excuse me. Rocket.
Master Dwarf, where do you think you're getting off to? As Jax comes behind him to cast a spell. There's a problem with my horse.
Okay. Well, what's your problem, sir? I'll do my best.
Well, come over to the horse and I'll show you. As he turns around, I'm assuming Jax casts.
I cast command, and I tell him to sit.
He sits. He fails a save.
Sweet. Time up.
Who's got the rope?
I have lots of rope. I have 50 feet of it, I'm pretty sure.
Of tying me up, that sounds like a fun game. I used to do it with my master, back before I killed him.
But after he's tied up, I'm on a quadruple check that it's him. So,
Okay, I'm gonna lean down over next to him where he's tied up and sitting. What's your name?
He tells you his real name.
Weevil.
Weevil.
I am the Weevil! We got him. Well, that was... didn't think we'd do that without a fight.
Forkbeard, but I hate the name Weevil, so I changed it to Weevil long ago. That's hilarious. So sweet.
He's just tied up on the ground. I'm the Weevil!
He's very happy you guys is playing with him.
Now,
Aye.
my
All
good
right.
friend, now, my good friend, these ropes are not for our safety; they're for your safety. Now, we've got a rather lengthy journey ahead of you to travel back to Mirabar. Now, this can go one of three ways. Everything can go peacefully, everything can just go awry, and death ensues, and then we'll leave the third one to your imagination.
Why, you'd like to travel up to Mirabar? I'm wanted up there.
That's the point, lad. I would have taken you in for 5k.
But you'll keep me safe because you're my friends.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Certainly.
All right, let's go. He gleefully climbs up in the wagon and starts napping.
Well, he's tied up. I just kind of toss him in with the bags of the bushes we've collected. Did we get rid of those? Because we've collected a frick ton of bushes from giants.
Now, my friend, before you fall completely asleep, is there anything out of your room that you need? Do we need to go upstairs and pack your belongings for you?
Ah, good call. Go check his room.
Good question, actually. I mean, you got his 2 weapons. Oops. My guess is he was traveling at the end of all of his abilities because the rest of his stuff isn't filled out like everyone else in this character in this module. He has a suit of scale mail fit for a dwarf.
Now, my friend, this patron up in Mirabar that has asked us to come retrieve you, there must be a reason. Did you take something from a lord that we need to give back to clear your name?
Holy shit, I fell asleep. What a miss.
Yeah, you fell asleep. You captured the dwarf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was not. We did it without a fight, which is shocking, to say the least. Jax, do you have hair?
Yes,
How long's your hair?
a shoulder length.
Do you know dwarven stuff?
I can speak dwarf.
So, like, you know, he's like, I was the second Mackle Chan in my organization's frugal chain, and I refused the Markle ceremony before my Sesnet would allow the second digging. They need me back for 5,000 gold.
So you're
Yeah.
a poor outcast.
Sounds like that's a pretty big thing if it's worth 5 grand.
Right, exactly.
So in any case, this is all for your own good, apparently. So I run up to his room, grab his weapons, his armor, and anything else that's just left out, throw it into a sack, and just go hauling it down the stairs.
All right. Do you guys stay overnight, or do you turn around?
Yeah, we turn and burn.
You've only been in town for maybe
TFO.
2 hours, so you've only missed like half the day.
Well, while we're here, this guy's tied up. We can leave the Griffin to stand watch, and we can just go take a look around Xantharl's Keep.
I don't think it's worth it. We have bigger fish to fry.
Like what?
Ugh, where these giants are coming from? We're still trying to figure that out.
Well, but a Bobby Giant and a Daddy Giant love each other very much.
The stork comes to visit and gives them a baby giant?
Yes.
Oh, that's so cute.
Nope.
I like storks.
Jax throws the walks up to the side of the cart on the side that the Weevil's on, and just heaves up the sack and just drops it right on top of him.
Whoops.
Weevil, hey Weevil.
Weevil.
It's Weevil.
Okay, Mr. Weevil.
weaver waves from the wagon. The weaver waves from the wagon, the wagon, the wagon, the wagon from.
Rock me, mama, like a wagon.
Mr. Weevil, we're going to be traveling back through the crags. Do the giants live there, or is there something there that's worth our time? Because it's going to be a long 3-day journey, and I got bored coming here.
Make more potions.
There's all those giants prowling about. I just fear that you are traveling in such a large caravan. The likelihood of you running into thing was less than 3%.
Jax, I know these areas pretty good. It's similar to
Okay.
where I grew up. I think I can figure it out.
Wait. Doesn't one of you have an iron stone or two hovering about you?
A
Yes.
what?
Jax has got 2 iron stones.
Yeah, that should kind of be mentioned when people meet you.
Iron stones? What?
Ion.
IOU,
What are those?
type IOUN stone.
Ion Stone? What the fuck is this? Star Wars?
No,
I
I've got 2 little rocks that are floating around my head, just doing concentric circles.
Conferring magical powers, a wide variety of different shapes. When did you get these?
A long time ago.
I don't even remember you having these.
don't you get them?
I
got
believe
them
you.
back.
I believe you. I just don't remember it at all.
They gave me proficiencies. I'm now
All right,
proficient.
I got my D20 character made. Now I need to level it up. Where is that button?
If you click on the gear next to the name of the character,
See a little tiny level 1.
yep, click on the gear next to the name of the character.
Edit character.
Up by the character name up at the top, like where the picture is at, and then you should be able to click edit character, and then you can add levels.
Gotcha. All right. Oh man.
How many ion stones do you have around your head?
2. One's a little stone that kind of glows a blue color, and one kind of glows a little bit of a green-blue color.
Are there symbols on them?
Nope, just 2 little rocks about the size of golf balls.
Ugh. All right. Cool. Whoa, haha. Oh, I don't know what any of these mean. Making all these pacts and stuff with demons. Sure, demon, have this. Have that.
Alright, I got a rough sketch of your character going, Jax.
Nice. I like it. Very nice.
That's your evil shit.
Oh, cool.
Oh, the tattoos.
Well, it's when he casts his like life drain shit, you know. So I just figured he's just like,
Ooh.
and then half his face is shadowed out because we don't know if he's actually an evil necromancer or not.
Well, I'm an elf, and I'll live to probably be, if I don't get killed sometime adventuring, I'll live to be a real old age, which gives me plenty of time to journey down the realm of immortality, which gives me the idea of maybe becoming a lich someday.
Oh shit. I don't know if your god would approve, but okay.
Depends on how dark this necromancy goes. So
I mean, you're already enslaving souls. It's pretty dark.
only bad souls. Zabar, did you drink that monster?
Justicia, are you awake? I see his head
Oh, my
moving.
fucking mic's music. Yeah, I did, and I'm crashing from it.
We'll stand up and like jog in place for a minute or something. Go to the stairs. Something. Wake up.
I'm awake.
Wakey, wakey, we have things to kill.
I was just listening to you guys.
Wakey, wakey, tofu, egg, and bakey.
Tofu, eggs, and bakey, straight out of Teen Titans. What's up?
Oh yeah.
It better be the fucking good Teen Titans, not Teen Titans Go bullshit.
Yeah, that's the OG, man. Wakey, wakey, tofu, eggs, and bakey. It's Cyclops or Cyborg making bacon breakfast for everybody.
Beast Boy does tofu.
So does Cyborg.
Nope, Cyborg doesn't do tofu. You're gonna look that shit up, aren't you?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't like tofu.
Oh, you're right. It was Beast Boy. Why am I remembering that being Cyborg?
I know he doesn't like tofu because I remember the fucking episode where they were fighting.
I just remember this episode where they like walk in from doing some shit, and yeah, I thought it was Cyclops awake with an apron on.
No, it's Beast Boy.
Was it Beast Boy? It was a long time ago. Teen Titans.
Apparently, how Teen Titans Go came about was Game Master put them in their own little world inside one of his worlds that he made,
Okay.
and completely screwed them over. Like, because there was one episode where he shows them what they used to be before he captured them.
Interesting.
In which what it used to be was the entire series of the original Teen Titans.
Oh, interesting.
Well, I think the character's all done, except it won't let me fix the hit points. Everything else is fine. Anyway, so make your 3 rolls to get back to Mirabar.
3 rolls. D100s again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, someone did them. 78, 77, 30.
All right, you guys arrive in Mirabar. You deposit the dwarf, and you get 5,000 gold. How do you want it? Do you want it in gold pieces?
Yes.
There's some kind of a gemstone fuse that are worth 1,000 gold apiece.
Or platinum. Gems. I guess we could do gems. What gems are worth? Oh, jeez. Excuse me. What? Where he had scale mail on him? You didn't say what else.
Scale mail and 2 weapons, I heard.
He had 2 +1 hand axes.
Ooh.
Cool. Cool. I have hand axes. Does anybody want these? I can replace one of mine with a +1. Sell the other one if you guys want. Or
You know, you can just dual wield them.
did you divide 5K by 3? Jax? For that number?
I'm only asking for a small portion,
Oh.
very small portion.
Where are you going to donate the rest of your portion to the...
So you only wanted 200 gold out of the 5K?
Yeah, and then the rest of it goes back to the party fund.
Yeah, I mean, the party loots. The money's the money. All right, so we got 5K, gold, GP. And I guess we'll sell the scale mail, which is like 15 gold or some shit.
It was easy, you guys. I joined you to experience adventure. Said Revere. Revire. Ravire. None of you have anything to say there?
Wait,
Okay.
what did she say?
I hope it's not always this easy. I joined you guys looking for adventure.
They're never that easy. I don't know what happened, to be honest with you.
Couldn't even show you what I can do, which I now have a completely made character so I can do stuff.
This way, lass. There'll be some giants to strike down soon. And some asses to save. I pointed Jax. Sure, I'm gonna point at myself.
So can the rest of you see the character sheet on D&D? I have to do something for that. Fair?
D&D Beyond? I don't know how to get it to transfer over. But there's her thing. There's a character sheet I'm looking at. She's got 6 levels of Warlock.
Ace, enter.
Skills.
So I just entered the HTTP, if you can't already see it.
Huh?
Well, I have the
okay.
full D&D Beyond one built in like red and gray, and then I built one here, but the one here is just slapped together.
Yeah, I pulled her up, but let's see. Revenue. I thought it was Reverie.
Yeah.
Revenue.
What race is she? Elf?
Fire.
Yeah,
It's
she's
Revire. Ravire.
Right.
She's a wood elf.
What elf? Okay.
Cool, yeah, I can see her whole sheet here. Cool.
You can't all see it?
I clicked on the link you posted and it brought me to the page.
Right, there you go.
What are her spells?
So let's see description.
Yeah, you gotta add spells and things like that too still. But...
Characteristics. So here are some of her characteristics, or you can look at her characteristics and personality traits, ideals, bonds, flaws, because that'll tell you who she is as a person.
Features, traits.
However, you guys suddenly have a lot of money. Was there something magical you wanted to buy in any? Because you can teleport around. So if you want to go to Waterdeep, you probably can in like a day or 3.
Well, we are in a dwarven town, so they're probably
There's really
dwarves
fine
are famous
things
for being great smiths.
And, you know, it hasn't really built up, but Jax is doing his best to build a positive outlook from the dwarves on you guys.
How does the warlock's gear look? Do we need to equip her?
It looks exceptional. Like, I gave her way more value here than you guys have.
Oh jeez.
And you guys have an NPC.
Yeah.
She actually has 72 points, but I can't fix that. So.
The Ring of Reaction, +3 leather, boots of Valentine's, +1 longbow, +1 short sword. Yeah, she's stacked.
Yep. Oh, she's got 2 copies of Boots of Valentine. Nice. Guys, amethyst eyes. She's 5'4", pale white skin, black hair. She has personality traits and ideals. She's addicted to something.
Oh boy.
She's a what?
She's addicted to something.
Yep.
Stay away, Jax.
We don't know that yet. She's also 17.
Evil. Evil
17.
runs from her.
She's
How old is Jack's character?
How old is Jack?
Elves aren't considered adults till they're like 70 or some shit.
Then choose whatever the equivalent is. I don't want to bother with that. I thought about that. I'm like, but if I make her 64, you'd be like, you 64?
Jax is 130 years old.
And
what is-
elves can live like 8 centuries or some shit. So
Elves can live up to 3,000 years.
But in this world, elves turn into adults at age 18, and then they're adults for forever.
okay,
Unless you want me to change your age, which I'm fine to do, just tell me what to put it to.
no, it's fine. Huh? Whatever.
It doesn't require immersion. She's that appropriate age, that age you would expect as an elf. She's finally going out on her own. She's making her hero's journey with you guys.
Well, we can do this logically. Drizzt finished his schooling at 35, I want to say, and was considered an adult and part of the scout teams for Munzo Baranzan at 35 as a dark elf, and they live the same amount of time.
On an age calculator. 18 human years is 90 elf years. 35 human years is 125 elf years. So it's 35 to 7. So it's dog years, for God's sakes.
Mhm.
Well, it goes right there. It says human years times 5 is elf years. So she's 85.
Cool.
If that keeps you from thinking you're robbing the cradle,
Howard, Howard.
Jax, just like at work, you don't sleep with your coworkers. This applies to party members.
Ziyang is part of your party, by the way. And she sleeps with Jax whenever she can.
NPC.
Oh, okay.
To my defense, every woman that I've slept with so far has come on to me.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Needle dick.
Sounds like excuses to me.
If it is, and it works, sure.
Sure.
All right, so we're back on our original map,
Yay.
and you're on your way to Citadel Felbar, I believe.
Yeah.
And I think the fastest route is to Silvery Moon. Like, I forgot to bring it.
Where can we go? Where's Silvery Moon,
That's where
Everlund,
we go to Everlund.
Waterdeep? Yeah, Silvery Moon's the closest we can port to. And
No,
then-
you to Silvery Moon. Everlund, Mirabar, Neverwinter, Yartur, Loudwater, Waterdeep. So Everlund.
Everlund is the closest.
Yeah. And it looks like the road ends
here.
at Galanthar. So
Gotta go up.
if you travel that way, you're going to have to travel by river for a bit.
We should go. Yeah, we should just go up and then.
Travel between the two mountains, it would be on the road the whole time. And it looks like it's a main road there.
Yeah.
It's so dark. It's the darkest road in the whole map, or for a while. It's a real important road, maybe.
Well, it's dark like the one that goes from Waterdeep to Mirabar, so I think it's a main road.
Yeah, they're weird. It's like from Tribor, it's dark and then it gets light,
Yep.
and from Keep down it's dark. And my guess is those are the main roads. So it's a fairly main road that leads to nowhere. I mean, as far as you guys know. I could look at the map and see what's really there. Oh, of course, there is a city there. It's called Sundabar.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Sundabar.
Sundabar. It's right at the end of the thing.
You're talking here?
Rob's about to draw it.
Okay.
What's the symbol of your god look like, Jax?
Basically a burning sun with a, not exactly a smiley face, but a face.
Okay.
Praise the sun.
Let me send you a DM. That
I know what it looks like. You showed me it before. I got it. Don't worry. Doesn't need to be that complicated. I'm just making a necklace for your character here.
So you guys teleport to Everland.
Yes, sir.
Which really impresses your new teammate. Teleporting.
Lass, don't let it impress you too much. It's not our magic. Though it is our friends, I suppose.
It's so crazy to think in my whole life. She pulls out a map you guys have been using. I've only traveled in like a 3-inch circle in this area, and now I'm 2 feet over here. Pretty impressive to me. But I'll not be impressed if that's what you want, Zundar.
Well, I thought she was impressed. I thought she was impressed by like us. Like, oh, what? You guys can teleport? Like what? Like, no. We can't teleport. We get teleported.
I get your meaning.
Be impressed by all means. I mean, welcome to Everland.
We still trying to figure out half the shit.
What do we know about Everland? Okay.
Now
so
let's say
Everland.
we need to go down to. Let's go down to the creek and see if we can buy passage on a boat.
Well, we can either travel down the road to the river, or here at the river, because I think the river goes all the way, or we can travel with horse and cart up and around.
I'm good with either.
I mean, I'm assuming the river would be faster and safer.
Yeah, the river would be the fastest way.
But is safe what Zundar's really after?
I have been wanting to test out this new blades.
This is a place where you could buy stuff, and you have 5,000 gold.
I do need a breastplate, +1 breastplate. If y'all don't mind me spending 1,000
Go ahead.
gold. Do you guys care?
No.
Well, let's see. You're gonna face some hill giants soon.
Yeah, we need to get some gear to. We need to get some stuff to boost our stats up some.
Other
Dude,
specific stuff.
Says the guy with the most boosted stats in the party.
Okay, I only got 2 things.
I'm gonna follow.
Did any of you
Jack's
join
gonna
Harper's
follow
one?
Zundar.
What?
Have
Jack's
any
gonna
of you joined Harper's?
What?
We know of the Harpers, but we're not members.
No, yeah,
Okay.
none of us are members of the Harpers.
Jax is gonna follow right along with Zundar because Zundar was like, "I'm gonna go get some new armor." And I'm like,
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow.
"I can go."
Because I want to be moderately less squishy here.
Right, the neatest thing about Everland that you're in is the northern home of the Harpers. So 5 to 15 Harpers hang out in this a keep of black stone. It's a stronghold. There are dozens of domesticated Tressmen and a handful of apprentice mages, as well as a human archmage. Many temples, but none to your gods. Many places fine to eat and rest.
How much does breastplate costs?
Too damn much.
Well,
Too damn much.
I'm
You're
ju-
too damn
I'm just removing my old one, so I was just selling it as I bought the new one.
And Jax, Zundar, Jax follow along with you to the shop that you bought your +1, and I'm wanting to buy a piece of +1 as well.
Cool. Alright, I'll take another 1,000 off of that then. Tricky.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm using the restroom.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Do you need to buy anything else in Everland, or you're going to travel to Silvery? Or did
I think we're...
because you want a river route? You could stop at Everland. I seem to remember there was some girl you left there.
Oh yeah,
Jax.
your elf friend from the woods, Jax.
Yep. She was further on south from. She was over in Shadowtop.
Well, she traveled up to Everland with us, and
Oh,
then we
that's
split.
okay.
We
That's
split
okay.
off.
Before we leave, after I get the new stuff, I suggest that we spend the night here because we've been traveling a lot. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna go find my my good friend. Take her out to dinner, that kind of stuff.
Oh. Okay. This wasn't about resting then.
Well, for you it was.
Oh wait, no, the elf is in Jalanthar. I'm sorry. These names are way screwed up. Remember, she's way over here, or here. You dropped her off here, and she
Yeah.
traveled over to there,
Yeah.
Okay.
and you guys are currently here. Are you
Okay.
trying to decide whether to go across the road and then up, or take the river up?
Yep.
And of course, this is the wrong direction, of course, because this is going. The mountains are where the river starts, so the river must be headed south into this swamp.
Yeah. So we'll have to travel by foot up and around then, huh?
Right, it's an upstream travel, which, if it's a really slow river, is possible. But they don't mention it in Everland, so it's not part of Everland. But if there is travel by river, which it may not be navigable, it's one way. So you may want to find a caravan, or you could just travel the 1-day trip up to Silvery.
I say we go ahead and go for it.
Yeah. We'll just hoof it on foot then.
Nah, it should be. There's a bank along the river. We can probably walk along the bank and bring the cart too.
But
Yeah, okay.
what about here?
Yeah. There's no road there, so.
These tracks are called Badlands.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of probably, like the river goes 150 feet down. There's the river, 40 feet wide. And
In that case, I'm going to say, hey, Zundar, wait here. I'm going to go take the horse and cart to a stable and board them for 2 weeks until we get back.
The river goes south, not north, man.
yeah,
We have to travel by foot.
but he doesn't bring the cart.
Oh, you still want to follow the road and then walk through the Badlands? Okay, sure. Okay, yeah, why not? We'll just put the cart away.
Yeah, I'm going to go to a stable and pay to board the horse and the carts and whatnot.
Okay, makes sense to me then.
So we
So
don't just.
probably travel along the road to Jalanthar, because there's a
No.
road.
We're going to.
That's what you're thinking of doing.
Yeah.
We're planning on traveling north from Everland to where we need to be, through the Badlands on foot.
All right. Well, like me and Dan were talking, there's a good road between Silvery Moon and Jalanthar. It's looks like it's well kept up, so you guys will be able to travel along that. It won't be a wilderness travel. As I was saying, so you've arrived in Everland. It's early in the day, midday, I don't know what it is. And are you going to travel to Silvery Moon now, or are you going to...
Let's get a good night's sleep before we leave.
Yeah, we'll get a good night's sleep here at Everlund since it's Silvery Moon's right there, and then just take up the trek tomorrow.
All right, so Revere tries to get to know you, Jax, this night. She doesn't know you. So she asks you questions about yourself and your history and your adventures.
I don't hold anything back.
Yeah, you
I'm
tell
a,
her about your epic whiff in our first town.
I started with grand hopes, and then they were severely dashed when I kept throwing rocks at giants, and they would just sneer at me and just laugh. And then this giant man, I motion towards Zundar, walks in and just takes away my toys, and then kills everything. So you shouldn't stay away from me. You should stay away from him. He's a giant killing machine.
Those toys were choking hazards. You shouldn't have had them anyway.
Fair point.
when we start talking about the blackness or whatever, she gets very interested and wants to know about what's happening to you. And if you ask her, she'll reveal that there's something wrong with her.
Well, every once in a while when I use some magic, a piece of a soul leaves the creature and joins in with mine. And I've had a sneaking feeling ever since I met you that there's been something as well different about you.
Don't tell the paladin.
Yes, don't tell the paladin. He's a bit biased on this situation. So, about you, Reverie. I've not seen anybody take a keen interest in this dark power of mine. Well, you being a magic user and all, you might have...
You notice the tattoos on her face.
Say that again, Rob, I didn't hear you.
Notice the tattoos on her face.
Ah. Your tattoos are very similar to mine. Are they for art or are they magic?
For magic, of course. I assume yours are as well. I'm not sure the purpose of keeping them hidden. I thought they had to be seen to be most effective.
Just think of mine as a work in progress. If they were to be seen, I'd be running around naked.
They're very necromantic. She cast a spell to look at you. She hesitates before she casts another spell. She casts another spell to you.
I don't resist. I stand up from where I'm sitting and just stand out, arms out.
She lets go a deep breath and says, I think I'm going to have to call it a night. There's something about you that I've got to get away. And she leaves. She seemed hot and bothered.
As she turns around, I'm going to cast a spell.
Oh boy.
Where is it? Come on. Is it on the list?
Alright, so her name's like Ravine. It's Ravine.
Ravine.
Or Ray, oh no, it's Fire. Darn it, Ravire. So it's like Ravine, but it's Ravire.
Ravine.
Kind of like Revive, Ravire. Revived in a fire. Fire. Casting a spell.
Yes, I had to find it in my list. Where is it? Come on, you. Oh, it's a level 1 spell. Right before she leaves the effective range of this, I cast Detect Good and Evil to see if I can detect anything about her, or specifically the magic tattoos she has.
If I had to guess, she's chaotic good at the moment, but she's at that age where she can be swayed pretty quickly to change her alignments.
Okay.
I mean, if you run her things, she hates evil. She wants to fight evil, and but there's already evil inside of her, so it's seductive in a way too. And that's part of why she's fighting it. You know, classic Buffy or whatever type of heroine.
Okay. I presume that she's already walked off by now. So there's one thing that needs to happen. Zundar, I presume you have a knife on you.
What size?
Small enough to, or large enough to kill a goblin, small enough to not kill me.
I have a hand axe.
I was hoping that you'd stab me with something.
I stab him with the hand axe. I'll make it work.
You take damage.
Yes, I'm trying to take damage at the moment.
Yeah, you have that regeneration 1. It takes a few moments to kick in, like a full minute.
Yeah.
You're taking damage, and then it goes, whoa, you've taken damage, and then it starts healing you a point for 6 seconds.
Yep. Thanks for that. I needed to get my mind off of the situation, so I didn't go after her tonight.
I pull it out and then I do it again. Well, this is quite fun.
You're approached by a bard who sings one of your songs at you. You get to 19 at it. I sing Thunder High Garden, just cause he playing Jack's the cleric. I talk so, the Lord of Flames of Fire.
I throw him a gold piece. Hey!
He definitely catches it out of the air.
I dance a jig.
I throw him a silver.
A little while later, after he's done, he sits down and asks you if there's information you need, and any stories you may have to trade for said information. There's giants moving around.
I'll tell him a story about the evil guard captain in Yartar that now has a treant and 2 tree shrubs as servants.
Okay, cool.
And then I tell him about the fair maiden that I met down in the woods in Shadowtop Cathedral, and that we had a one wonderful night, and then this new younger elf wandered into my life, and who knows where it's gonna go.
Jax, we have a new name for you. Jax the Lusty.
You guys, okay. You do great with any of the songs.
Or Jax
story.
the Lusted, because they're always chasing you.
Grunts at him, and he does a terrible job with Justicar's tail. It's a fumble.
Oh no.
But yeah, he got a 14 and 11 on trying to write the story of the guard that has a treant and a shrub, and then the story of the one night in the woods that ended too soon or something.
Alright, try this one. We just captured a wanted criminal. And I tell him about our fantabulous ambush of Weevil.
Yeah, that's the best one. There's a chorus that goes, you gotta grab the weevil! Grab the weevil!
I throw some more silver at him. Yay!
I'm going to excuse myself and go up to the patron of the bar and ask, where can I find the town crier?
At X Street. Go there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go find the town crier and see if there's any news, any worthwhile news, any places that have been ransacked by giants that we've not heard of.
Read all about it. Read all about it. Giants attack Golden Fields.
Or raiding parties that happen somewhere, or good news, a new coronation for a king, something.
Information travels slow.
Information travels slow, but we travel fast, so if I hear news here, I can probably break it.
Happening in the northern Anarok Desert the last month. They're not sure what to do about it, but they don't want to check it out because it would they'd probably get killed.
There's a battle in the North Anorak Desert. Gotcha.
The lightning storm.
Lightning storm. Okay.
Do you have any other baubles or anything on your character? I know I asked about rings and stuff like that.
No.
Okay.
Jax, short of those 2 little stones, Jax lives very frugally.
Yeah, I figured. Except I gave you a necklace with your holy symbol on it. That's cool. With you. There.
So the bard who's still hanging out with Zundar tells him the story of, oh,
yeah.
it's
I really like that. That's really good.
cool. So the bard who's hanging out with Zundar Dustfire tells him the story of Eo Runa, a barbarian hero who died fighting a demon in the Druar woods. And of a great treasure that probably rests there, perhaps even a relic.
Druar Woods. Where are those?
Give me a second. Okay. So, north of Citadel Feldar lie the Druar Woods. The northern rightmost part is called the Cold Wood, and the leftmost part to the left of the little ravine that runs through it is called Moonwood. See what I'm talking about?
What if?
North.
Citadel Feldar. See Feldar.
Okay.
Right above it, there's large woods, and there's a ravine that splits the leftmost part. That's called Moonwood, but right to the north is Druar Wood.
Cool.
And then the very northern eastern part is called something. But the Runa as well lies somewhere in the Druar Wood. I think I have a better approach. Why don't I unwrite out more of the real map, just where you guys have been. That way, wherever you guys have been, you're like, oh yeah, we've been there. We know that that fucking place is there. We run on that road.
Yeah.
So I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
Move around the map. But actually, why don't I move you there so I start revealing? Good. Oh.
Alright guys, I got about an hour left before I gotta hop off, and I got some stuff left that I gotta do today.
Shit, I don't even have an hour left in me.
You guys successfully avoided every encounter I could have gotten, man. We had so many rolls. I mean, there weren't great chances, a lot of them. I had so I was waiting for you guys to go from Everland to Silverwood because someone thinks that you're going to go in that track, so they have an ambush set up for you, but then you didn't do it.
All right. Does anyone care if we stop here and pick this up next week?
Are you gonna be awake next week?
Another day you guys
Yeah,
have,
because I work first shift next Saturday.
we don't even get to play.
Do what, Rob?
If we could also play on like a Tuesday or something, so we could get something done.
I work Tuesday, Wednesday, or Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I'm off Thursday and Friday next week.
We're hiring on some new people, so I'm not sure how the schedule is getting moved around during the week. I can try to figure things out Monday, Tuesday, see if I can play during the weekday at some point.
I am free every day past 4 o'clock and all weekend.
Yeah, I just because I work nights, so I work from 5 to 9.
All right, so you guys looking at the map? Is there anything I should
Yes.
reveal that I haven't?
South
Water
of
deep.
Golden Field, the forest.
Where?
Down here.
Yep.
Yeah, because we started in Nightstone.
That's
That's good. And then Waterdeep and Neverwinter, yep. Amphail. Were we over here anywhere somewhere at some point?
No.
Grudhog. We ran back to Golden Fields. We went to Waterdeep. Then we went north through Red Lark, Tribor. We've been to Yartar, Calling Horns.
You haven't been along this whole road here.
Right.
No, we haven't, because we traveled down this one.
You got maps. You got maps and shit of places you're at. You've been. I mean, a lot of what you're not seeing is crap. Like, there's a huge moor that you're not seeing. It's just a huge, disgusting swamp.
Yeah. And then we only know of Loudwater because of the network.
Wait, you do know now about...
Yeah, because we started in Nightstone, to Golden Fields, to Waterdeep,
Yeah.
up Redhawk, Yartar, Tribor, Everlund, Jonthar, Sundabar, Citadel Felbar, the Druar Woods, Onestone, Moonwood. Yeah, okay. Sweet. And I guess I'll just move us over here since we're at Silvery Moon.
Nope, you're at Everland.
Everland.
You're gonna get ambushed on the way to... And if not, you're gonna get ambushed on the way to Hawksneck. No, you're gonna get ambushed somewhere because I built the ambush, and the guy hates you. So, I kind of enjoy the new character. I hope she's not annoying. I hate annoying.
So
characters,
far, she's not.
but it's gonna be useful. She's gonna be fairly powerful, even if she's been maxed.
Dope.
Because
And I will be preaching.
If I pull that up. Ah, cool. Maybe I'll draw that in the background. Do you want that, the symbol in the background on your picture, Jax?
Uh,
Or do you want me to add in something else?
I'm happy with what you've done so far.
Well, I gotta fill out the plate, flush out the page some, you know?
Let me think on it.
Alright.
I'll get back to you with a decision in a day or two.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
oh,
And then I'll draw
Alright.
you, Zapar next, I suppose.
Cool. I'm out, guys. I'm sorry for leaving earlier.
Alright, buddy, I understand.
Yo, good day.
Yes, sir.
Booze.
wow. After you guys take on this last thing, it's super open. Like, where do you go now? Right?
Let's see. After we finish up the last thing and it's super open, I say we go find some place centrally located or that has a teleportation circle in it and buy a house.
Yeah, or rent, or figure out something, a place where we can maybe build one or something. We need a base of operations that's kind of centralized, but close to a teleportation network so we can move around a little easier.
Ooh. People in Citadel Felbar offer you something just like that. But however, it's not something you're going to achieve for a long time. They offer you a grand, beautiful one. You guys can afford to buy yourself, you know,
A hovel.
a place that you guys can store your shit.
Yep.
What's an oath though? That sounds pretty cool.
Oh, an elf bell?
OATH. No.
Oh,
What about... Because I was halfway thinking in the back of my head earlier that we would hire some dwarves to maybe build us a small castle or something. I don't know.
probably more like a. Oh, what's the word for a wooden keep? A small one. I forget what they're called.
Wow.
What is that? God damn it! I hate it.
So
when-
many. Where the hell are those? The Trackless Sea. Is that what the sea? That's Sea of Swords.
Like, we might be able to get someone to build us like a wooden watchtower with a palisade built into it around the outside.
So a little stronghold.
Yeah, just a small one. Or we might be able to find one and rebuild it. That would be cheaper.
And then if we go by the wages and whatnot that people make in the world, so 1 gold a month is decent wages. 2 gold a month is, oh my god, we're making so much money, we could hire people.
We'd also have to pay for building supplies and shit like that, though.
We just made 5,000 gold.
I'm sure the player's handbook has something on this. Hold on. Let's see.
Ooh.
Now, Robert, I had a question for you.
Hmm?
When last game I got the special little magic stone from the tree elder, and I've been putting my leftover channeled divinity into it every single day.
Yeah.
I've got quite a bit stored up. I'm wanting to discuss with you what I can put it to good use for.
So remind me more about the stone. Sorry, don't say anything stupid.
I was thinking along the lines of either I could use it as a revive or a mass heal or something.
I mean, mass heal, definitely. I have no problem with that. It makes sense that you could set it off to heal friends in a range.
Okay.
Alright, well, think about it this way, Jax. A long ship costs 10,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
A sailing ship is also 10,000. It doesn't say anything about buildings or shit like that, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, let's face that. Jesus. You guys were really close to an ancient red dragon.
Nah.
Or when you guys were looking around Mirabar specifically, it mentions there's an ancient red dragon that grabs cows and other objects. And remember our guy decided to fly up around there?
Oh no.
That might have been what I was thinking about, but I don't know.
That's an immediate runaway.
Yes. The dragon fear almost. Oh yeah, you guys know about the Crypt Garden Forest. That's the one with the green dragon south of Waterdeep.
Oh, yep. That's still a quest we could go and do.
Okay, Zundar,
Yes,
quick
sir.
little TLDR on an article is a decent house that fulfills your needs present would be about 2,500 gold pieces.
Oh. So, maybe say 3,500 for a building with a wooden palisade.
Yeah. But then we'd have to also either find the land or buy the land from a lord. Or ingratiate ourselves with a lord and be bestowed the land with the agreement that we protect the area.
Or we can just wander into the wilderness till we find a nice spot.
Hey, I like that one.
in the woods.
That's not
Hey,
gonna go there.
I can see us founding our own town somewhere.
Oh, that's what I was thinking with Grudhog, if we built that up after we cleared it out, but I guess that's chapter 13, so that'd be a while. Though we could go hire that blacksmith, we can go back down, sneak down,
Yeah.
and get that blacksmith.
Yes, definitely. I was going to just mention that. As soon as we get our house set up, we should go get. I have her name written down, but you called her
Oh, Three Finger Hob.
Three Finger Hob. Yeah.
Heritashu.
And then we can.
I mean, there's the old tower that we
Yeah.
pulled that one giant out of, the female.
That was near Grudhug.
Yeah, that's not really centralized enough, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be a good outpost if we ever get that far again.
True.
Basically, if we do something with that old tower because it overlooks Grudhug, we could set it up, rebuild it, set it up with somebody that can send us a message if anything ever happens there.
Not to ruin anything, but if your long-term plans don't include having a fortified citadel in Silvery Moon, then you're making a mistake. Because that's something that comes with the module.
Okay.
A fortified citadel with a what?
In Silvery Moon.
Oh,